Hello, David Smith here. Getting ready to talk about the United States Fasteners Guild Tucson Symposium 2024. Now, I've already posted on the Guild's page the tentative schedule, and I've fleshed that out a little bit, or fleshed it out a little bit. When I was a corporate guy, if we had to wear a suit and tie, we called it wearing the monkey suit. Well, it's Halloween, so I'm actually wearing a monkey suit. I took the head thing off because, man, it's hot. Because we're in Arizona, and yeah, I know you guys, a lot of guys are getting their, guys and gals, getting a cold snap. I just saw some snow pictures from Montana and Yellowstone up that way. I know a lot of the country's getting blasted. We're actually down to 76 degrees today. So my son wanted a jacket this morning to go over his pirate outfit. So here we go. The United States Fasteners Guild 2024 Symposium in Tucson. The class is going to run January 30-31. And I'll post here shortly, probably within the next few days, I'll post on the United States Fasteners Guild page. And it's just whoever says sold on the comments line first. It's just totally chronological. If there was another way to do it, I would do it. And then as long as everybody pays, then there's the 6 spots there for the class, okay? And it's less than $200 for a 2-day class. There's 6 spots available. That's 30-31 of January. So here's the good news. For the first time, the class is 2 days. The symposium is the following 3 days. So that means the teachers, Tom Mitchell, Dave Richardson, they can attend and help and teach. Tom's going to be giving a presentation during the symposium, but it also means you 6 students that are learning during the class, you can attend all 3 days of the symposium. So February 1, 2, 3, our theme this year is cash in on your passion. So how to take what you love, cutting gemstones, and you all, everybody's different. Some people, man, they love to be a technician on their machine. Some people are way more into the rough. Some people are into these really amazing, complex cuts. You all have your unique viewpoints. And our focus during this entire 3 days, we're going to talk about a lot of faceting techniques and so on, but the main theme is, how do you generate revenue? How do you turn that passion, that hobby, into a revenue-generating, at least habit-sustaining activity? And again, the taco truck, just like last year. Those of you that had those tacos from our wonderful local taco maker, 420 Tacos, they were fantastic. And then, of course, they also catered the meal for the Hobnob, which is run by the Old Pueblo Laboratory Club for Saturday night, the Fasteners Hobnob. All right, we're going to kick off February 1st. Roger Derry, his dopping demos were very popular last year, so he's going to do a dopping demo. We do dopping at 10 a.m. every day. That gives people time to arrive, and then the presentations start at 11. So 11 o'clock, our very first presentation, Tom Mitchell. He's teaching the class the 2 days before. What an amazing, this is all volunteer, you guys, all volunteer. Tom Mitchell, past president. He's going to be our secondary topic, by the way. So it's cash in on your passion, but a secondary topic this year is going to be the single stone competition. Are you entering? Do you have your act together? Why should you enter? What are the rules? What are some stuff to watch out for? We don't seem to talk about that much at the symposiums that I've attended, the very few. So we're really going to see if we can make that our secondary topic, the single stone competition. So he's going to talk about the judging also, because there's several of you out there that could be judges, and we need more judges, more of you people that are advanced fasteners to do the judging. So he's going to talk about the judging, and we're going to start seeing if we can move people in that direction. Then 12 o'clock, lunch. 1 o'clock, again, we're on February 1st, okay? We have a panel discussion, yes. We have Justin Prim, Roger Derry, and I haven't talked to her yet, but she's agreed with Justin to do it, Laura Phyllis. And the panel is going to be first steps on a long journey. And a lot of you have heard of all three of these people, and they all have very distinctly different businesses and different ways to address their love of gemstones and gem cutting. So I think this is going to be a really cool panel to listen to. The first steps, because a lot of times in business, if you're starting a journey, if you start going this way and the goal's over here, so the first steps can really make a big difference. And a lot of times, you start out walking one way, but then you realize what you like and what you don't like and what you can do and so on. You end up adjusting your path. That's at 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock, then Roger Derry again, business challenges and solutions. Roger's a very logical guy, and I really look forward to this talk at 2 o'clock on the 1st. 3 o'clock, we might have another panel. We're not sure yet about that one. So 3 o'clock's a question mark. 5 o'clock, February 1st. Get ready. This is going to be good. Amanda Adkins, The Adventure of USA Mined Gems. I really look forward to this talk. She goes all over the place. I mean, she goes in places like right in my backyard. Oh, I found aqua up on this hill. What do you have, like magic eyes, Amanda? She's just astounding. So I think you're really going to enjoy this talk. 5 o'clock, it's our kind of like evening presentation. Then I'm going to be tired. It's going to be bedtime for me. So on to February 2nd. We're going to start again with doping at 10 a.m., but this time with Tom Mitchell, and he's going to go over this huge variety of doping techniques and really just explore the spokes of the wheel on that one. I've got 11 o'clock, I've got Clemens Schwarzinger penciled in. I haven't not confirmed with him quite yet, but he did that presentation on tanzanite last year, and it was a little sciencey, and we were all like, yeah, and then he got the stones out, and we were like, yeah, and then it kind of all came together and made sense what he was talking about. Great presentation. February 2nd, 1 o'clock, Scott Zucker, I'm really pushing on him to talk to us about opals, because opals are like the mystery stone. Oh, they crack, and oh, they this, and oh, they that. It's worth this, it's not worth that. He went over to Australia and mined opals this last year. You guys have probably seen some of his posts. So he's going to do some talk about his mining adventure, but he's such a polishing guru that I'm really pushing on him on how to cut, how to polish. I think he calls it the care and feeding of opals. Whatever, Scott, bring it. Okay, and we're going to have machine demos all this time, just like last year. We're going to have the fantasy machine demoing. We're going to have a fantasy machine demoing, a V5, a VL. I hope to get a handpiece there working too. Now, February 2nd, 2 o'clock, Lisa Elser, Enacting Our Ethics, Practical Ideas for Small Business. And she already had this all lined up. I'm like, small business, this works just perfectly for 2024. Because, we're done with all this pandemic money. It's getting real. All right, how are we going to generate income? How are we going to keep our expenses in line? How are we going to pay the taxes on all the money we make? So February 2nd, Act 2, Justin Prim. Man, if you guys remember the presentation he did last year, I think it was 1 year ago when he did the American history. So this one is called How the Other Side Cuts, and he's going to talk about the cutting history from all over the world, the different machines and the different techniques. Some places they start on the crown, and traditionally Americans many times, not all, start on the pavilion. And then 5 o'clock, Frank Schaefer, a visual presentation on diamond cutting. There's another one. A lot of people ask questions, and there's not a lot of presentations out there. This guy's been cutting diamonds for a long time, and so we're really looking. He mines in Africa. He's got amazing rough. He cuts those huge. If you've seen his stones on Facebook, like, yeah, here is my huge barrel I just cut. He's a real show off, and he's buying pizza. What's not to love? 5 o'clock, February 2nd, and again, then it's bedtime for me. On to February 3rd, last day of the symposium. I got something backwards here. I'm lost here somehow. Where'd my February 3rd go? Oh boy, see, it's always when it's live. Oh, here it is. Okay, so February 3rd, again, 10 a.m., doping. We're going to do some more doping. You can bring your own fixture. You can use a provided fixture. February 3rd, 11 a.m., Tim Sepinen, this guy is a local Tucson guy. He went to the class. He went to the USFG 2-day class. It wasn't his only class. I'm pretty sure he went and learned with Scott Suker as well. Multiple classes can be a really good thing. This guy submitted his stone for the novice, and he got 100 points. 100 points. That's a perfect stone. He's got some cool techniques. We'll see what he's willing to share with us. But the big thing that he's going to do is encourage everybody. Just go for it, man. Just come on, get in there, do your best, cut that pattern. Even if it's screwy, submit it. Get some advice. You're going to get valuable feedback. And the judges are no slouches, man. Like I said, Tom's looking for more judges because the level of expertise that's required, and you have to be already certified, blah, blah, blah. Have I ever submitted a stone? No, but maybe listening to Tim is going to get me to do that because I'm busy doing stuff like this. Look, my machine's sitting there, idle, crying, doing nothing at all. So here we are. So single stone competition is our big secondary topic this year. And I'm so open, you guys. If you want to give a presentation, if you have some words of wisdom, please message me on Facebook, text me, call me, Fastener's Paradise. My number's right on the website. Anything. This is a community activity. So anything you think you can do, and if you are willing to volunteer, if you're willing to demonstrate on a machine, if you can cut on a fantasy machine, I'm looking for you. You know what I call my volunteers? My suckers. Because I'm a volunteer. I'm not getting paid to do this. You know, Dan comes down. Everybody comes down. We're all doing this volunteer. All these presenters, it's all volunteer. So if you can contribute in any little way, please raise your hand. All right, here we go. February 3rd, Mark Oros of Hash New Gems. I'm sure you've heard of him. Saying, another one of these show-offs with the big, huge stones. And this guy has a phenomenal business cutting gems and writing articles for several publications. So he's got a big, meaty presentation that's going to come in 2 parts. And he's going to take you from basically, I'm going to start on this side, knowing nothing, learning to cut gems, learning to examine your rough. If you pay too much for your rough, what's going to happen? Yeah, right. So there's every step of the way, there's business opportunities. So he's going to take us right from A to Z, and it's going to be in 2 parts. So he's going to do before lunch, and then he's going to do after lunch. And then for the afternoon, so that's the Saturday afternoon, last year we had Viktor Tuslakov for our grand finale. He has not committed this year, and I understand. We're still 3 months out. So if you guys really enjoyed that, just hit him up. Comment on his posts. We'd love to see you at the Fasteners Guild again, Victor. Come on. He's working on a new series. If you've seen some of the stones he's cutting now, it just keeps going and going and going. I mean, the guy's phenomenal. So the Saturday afternoon, we're looking for that grand finale. Otherwise, it'll just be a big rough sale and party, right? You guys want a rough sale all day Saturday? Because we do once the guild ends, then the Old Pueblo Lapidary Club Hobnob starts, and that's been going for decades. It's a dinner with fasteners, a rough sale all around the room, single stone competition, natural, synthetic, and now fantasy. 3 categories, some nice prizes. Some killer. Like there was like a $400 raffle prize, John Gearloose Rolf's big kit. There was a $600 raffle prize, the big transfer fixture from Ultratech. Ultratech gave a bunch of tops and different stuff. I mean, people just, I'm overwhelmed by the generosity of the presenters, the attendees, and the vendors that support this activity. I'm just blown away. Really cool to see this group of people. And I'm just a monkey. So who cares what I think? So please, if you can volunteer, if you can present, if you have a topic, if you have a question, anything at all, a concern, an idea, please message me, hit me up. My phone number, I can't write it here. It's too much work. Just go to fastenersparadise.com. My phone number is right on there. That's my cell phone. I prefer text because then I can remember what in the heck you said or asked and I can respond. This is David Smith, working for the United States Fasteners Guild Fastening Symposium, February 1, 2, 3 in 2024. I really hope to see you in Tucson. The weather is beautiful, the tacos are delicious, and the gemstones are flashy. So thanks for listening. Bye.